It is my third day in the capital of Lisbon, and I actually ended up sleeping in really late today, like 12:30. I think the jet lag and all the walking for the last couple of days kind of caught up to me. So I'm really well rested. I only have one thing I plan on doing today, and that's the National Tile Museum. It's actually been really rainy this morning, and it's supposed to rain later, I think, but the sun's actually out a little bit right now. So I kind of combined what I was gonna do today with yesterday, so I wouldn't have to deal with the rain. So that's kind of nice. I'm gonna go to the museum, and it's a little bit of a bus ride, so let's get going. Okay, while I was filming that little intro, I did miss the bus, which I knew I was going to because I saw the bus there, but I was like, I have to film this intro. So I have a few minutes before my next bus. I wanted to talk about the public transportation tickets a little bit. So in Lisbon, the public transportation is pretty easy. You buy one of these tickets and it's 50 cents for the ticket, and then you can put different like tickets on there. So you can do single tickets or a day pass, or you can do what I did, which is called zapping, and you just put like a certain amount of money on there. So I put like 10 euro, and then you can just use it over time, and then when it's out, you can top it off with however much. And I think that's pretty convenient if you're gonna be here more than like a day or two to do it that way. And then you don't have to worry about, you know, how much time left you have on it or anything. You just have to kind of pay attention to the amount of money on there. And each ride for most things, I think it's about $1.63. But if you do it this way, you actually get a little bit of a discount with the zapping. So instead of like the full price of a single ticket, it's a little bit off. So that's nice as well. And it's good for the trams, metro, the buses, and every other public transportation in the city. And you can also use it to take some of the day trips too. Okay, the Tile Museum was really interesting, and there's some really big, beautiful pieces in there. It walks you through the history of Portuguese tiles, and there's even some modern pieces that are interesting to say the least. And there's also other ceramic work and chapels that you can walk through, which are just gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and let future voiceover Rachel tell you some more information about it.
These glazed Portuguese tiles are known as azulejos and are often painted with detailed designs, with blue being the primary color. They were used in Portugal as far back as the 13th century. Found on the facade of buildings around the country, they are more than just decorations. The tiles help with temperature control and protect the buildings from the weather.
Also, tickets to the museum are only €5, and if you want to skip the line, make sure you buy ahead of time. I kind of ended up waiting in line for a little while because the museum actually closes for a couple hours in the middle of the day, and I got there right around when they were reopening, so the line was pretty long. But when I left, there was no line. So I guess it just depends on when you come. But yeah, it was a really great museum. I suggest adding it to your Portugal or Lisbon itinerary. It's about 20 minutes by bus outside of like the main city center. Okay, I've made it back into the city. I'm gonna pop into this church real quick and then probably just wander around a little bit before it starts raining. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and just chill in the Airbnb, watch some more of The Office, probably get some work done. Last night I got Subway for dinner, and if you've been keeping track, that is the second time I've had American fast food on this trip so far. It's just really stress-free for me, and it is cheaper, obviously. A foot long was only like €7, and I ate half last night, and I'll eat half tonight, so that's 2 meals, so that's pretty good. Although I did go to the grocery store just now, and I got some chips and bananas and some other stuff, so I will have some more snacks to fill out my meals. Okay, so good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. I have come down into the Belém area to explore today, and I definitely would have gotten down here sooner if I hadn't accidentally gotten on the bus going in the opposite direction. But anyway, I have finally made it. There's a monastery that I want to go to, but the line looks really long to get in, so I'll kind of go scope that out. I do want to definitely do it, so we'll see. This is the monastery where the monks invented the little egg tarts that I talked about in the last video, and there's actually a little bakery nearby that has has like the original recipe, and you can go over there and get some egg tarts. I was gonna maybe do it, but there is a line, and they're also like €1.30 for one, so not really worth it, I would say. I mean, maybe worth it, but I'm not gonna pay it. I'm just gonna go see about this monastery and then explore some of the parks and other monuments in this area. Okay, make sure you buy your ticket before you get in the super long line. I didn't realize, luckily I didn't make it all the way to the front, but I didn't realize you needed a ticket before you get in the entrance line. So now back to the end of the line, and it is going kind of slow.
The Jeronimos Monastery is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that dates back to 1495. Built in the Portuguese Gothic Manuelini style, this epic building showcases the country's wealth at the time. The monastery is one of the top attractions in Lisbon, and it is easy to see why. I was smiling the whole time I was there. You can also visit the connected Church of Santa Maria, which is free. Unfortunately, I didn't realize this and missed out.
Monastery was definitely 100% worth it. The cloisters were gorgeous and reminded me a lot of Hogwarts, so of course I took approximately 1 million photos. I was there kind of for a while, but mostly because I was waiting for people to move out of my shot so I could get some good photos. If you're just gonna walk through and not take 1 million photos, then it probably wouldn't take you that long, but it is beautiful architecture and just gorgeous. Now I've come to this park and I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit.
The Belém Tower, completed in 1519, is another UNESCO World Heritage Site to check out. For a fee, you can go inside the old fortification. The 170-foot tall Monument to the Discoveries celebrates Portugal's Age of Discoveries during the 15th and 16th centuries.
Okay, I am about to go back into the Airbnb for the night and just chill and work on my vlog. Well, today was supposed to be my Sintra day trip vlog, but unfortunately there's like a rail strike going on today, so the trains are not running, and that was the only way to get there, at least cheaply, without having to like pay for a tour or something. It's like an hour away, so I don't want to, you know, hire a car or anything. Yeah, I'm really bummed. Obviously I really wanted to go there. There's this beautiful palace there that I wanted to see, and also now I'm out the ticket to that because I bought it in advance, but I think it was only like €13 or something, so not a huge deal, I guess, but it is just a bummer. I guess maybe next time I come to Portugal I can go. I suppose I should actually end the vlog. I ended up working and taking a nap, and then I walked like 12,000 steps around the city, just kind of aimlessly taking photos, and I didn't vlog it. Tomorrow I am, hopefully, if the trains are running, taking a train up to Porto, and then I'm going to be there for a few days. So make sure you are subscribed to see that when it goes online. Thanks for watching this video and have a nice day. Bye.